I am not a Piscean King in hiding, and welcome back to my tour of After the Flash 7, Mirage. In the last video, I covered the Lake Mead nuclear power plant, a little bit underneath, and then the mines, which I should have mentioned this. I think I just forgot where it was. It teleports you from over there, because I'm by Boulder Cove right here. So the power plant's over there. It teleports you from that little spot down there to the far northwest of the map. In fact, we'll be seeing that fairly soon-ish, maybe, depending on how this goes. In this video, I shall be moving just north of Boulder Cove to what used to be Craterview. Well, it's the Craterview Ruins, as said in the title of the video. This used to be the main roleplay hub, the main scrap town, the main place to be in Mirage. I have several fond memories of the place, actually. It's where I spent most of my time role-playing as a bartender, selling, Roblox-friendly beer and such. But, as you can tell by it being ruins, and also, you can these things always look like crap, but you can see by the state of things that it's gone through some stuff. Yes, this town has had so many events happen to it. I looked at the wiki page for it, because After the Flash does have a wiki, and I don't know how much of it is purely accurate to the actual lore of things, and how much of it is based on a really cool roleplay this guy had. But I do know for a fact, because I was there for some of it, that Craterview had so many events that changed it. In the story of the game, it swapped hands like 4 different times from... oh, shucks, I don't remember. I'll pop it on screen right now. From those guys... well, first from the CDF, and then from the guys that I'm going to pop on the screen now, to some guy, to then some raider camp. I played it last when a gang of raiders invaded. That was the last time I played to actually roleplay, several years ago. And then some mutants with the biomass, and then it got destroyed. This place has a lot of lore that, unfortunately, I can't show because it's all in the past. Those are all previous versions. Maybe there's some video on it. Maybe. But this isn't that, unfortunately. You're going to have to find those. But I'm still going to show off the ruins because it's still a build, and the way that it's ruined is interesting. But first, just a small little storage. Well, not small, but, it's a warehouse. You got a variety of things, some boxes, primarily empty. Even the gun cases are empty, probably used. Got a little sombrero up here. Can I touch it? Oh, God. Unintentional. This just opens up to the outside, and you can see all the scattered bits of what used to be a building. There's a oil tanker in here that you can actually go into. Not really much to see. It's just kind of gross. There's a vase with some head in it. 2 heads. That's really about it for that spot. Yeah, just a couple of small showings. You can... oh, can you see it? I can't really see it from here. There's another scrap town over nearby that I'm going to be showing off later, obviously. It was the latest of the main roleplay hubs. But we're here for history. Up here would have been the main entrance. There is an elevator there that I called down, but this would have been the main entrance. This is where you would have been expected to go into for roleplay. There was a presentation stage here, some waters. Not really sure what they're presenting. Maybe just meetings and such. Although there was a town hall. Not anymore, I don't believe. I took a glance through the town just to make sure that I had everything right. And I don't remember seeing a town hall. I know there used to be. Some binoculars to look out at those rocks. Up here was a security tower, watchtower. You would go this way. Here would be the front desk. You'd probably sign your name. Here's some mailboxes. Up here is an office. Not much to say about that. It's just a little office, got a clipboard, maybe a little meeting room. I don't know who worked here. And there used to be a bridge here, but as you can see, there's not. So the only other thing of note is that there's an easel here with a knocked over chair that I can still teleport to. But yeah, this guy's painting never got even started. You have some fire trucks here. I don't know if these were, I don't know what part of the story these came here for. These could have been here for a while. Anyway, right now the only way up is the elevator. I mean, there might be another way up, but this is the easiest way up, so I'm taking it. These lights turn on at night, so maybe we'll get to see that depending on how long this goes for. Well, the sun's right there and it's going down, so we'll probably get to see it. So yeah, there's a sign here. Industrial lift, wagons and large supplies only. All users must pay fee. So that was a paid thing. Got a storage closet here, some Tesla batteries. Plenty of spent cartridges around. This gun was used. Oh, also, you can see the farmland that was used. There's also a array of solar panels. I don't know if that's for this place. Oh, you can kind of see with the... Yeah, those would have been for this place. So an array of solar panels connected by a power line all the way here. Just a storage closet. Might have been something at one point, but this place has seen better days. A rated vending machine of Adam Kick. Cliffside bar is up there, but first I'm going to do what's in here. This was my domain. A small bar right here. I was the bartender here. No one ever came here because it was the less interesting bar. There are 2 bars, and it makes me sad because it's kind of destroyed. No drinks to be had here, but that's where I liked hanging out. This smaller bar. I like the smaller places. Up here is what would be the actual Cliffside bar. You got a grill, so it's the food place. Honestly, it might be the same establishment, but I liked being downstairs more. Down here you have where some guy lived, and some guy had his last stand, putting all the crates here and spinning a lot of cartridges, a lot of shell casings. It's a bed. So it used to be son's bedroom before things went to hell. Things went to hell like 4 times over this place. Place to sit, walk precariously over. You can see little bits of burnt biomass here. So that used to be a thing. In here, it's kind of dark. I'm so sorry for blinding you. I'm going to go somewhere that's bright, so I'm not blinding you that much. I should really give myself the gosh dang belt lantern more often, so I don't have to do this so much. Here would have been some storage. It's kind of hard to tell because a lot of this place is storage. A lot of the places that used to be are no longer, but it looks like this was storage. There was some sand bags here. Maybe they fell off the shelf, but it looks like they were trying to set them up for combat. Up here, someone's home. Someone used to live here. No mattress anymore, but no reason to live here anymore. So yeah, this was someone's home. Oh, wrong side of the door. This will be a bit of a messier one. I'm not too sure how to cover these layered buildings all too much. I know I've done it a few times, but those were ages ago with all the other scrap towns, and I want to be professional-ish. Got another building here. So you can see how tall it gets. Fortunately, there's really not much. The other scrap town's going to be exciting. That's going to be a mess, honestly. You have some sandbags here that were set up for a fortification. Or just shoot at those targets, but probably for a fortification of some sort. Oh, there's a lamp right there. Click that. There used to be more lamps, and those are good for telling where I've been. Now, not so much. There's a front desk for something. Blown open door. Back storage. Hard to tell what this place was. Used to be something. Now it's not. Oh, what's in here? Oh, just an office. Guy had a gun. Desk is knocked over. They put a lot of effort into the little stories of this place. So this place used to be something. It's just very hard to tell. Upstairs. Some beds. Not too much to say about this room. It's just some bedding. A lot of the beds are missing their sheets. They're pure white. Someone might have stolen the sheets for their own nefarious purposes. Right next door is the tall one. This one is a bit of a pain to get through. Used to be a hospital. Here we have some beds, some IV stands. Here is the surgery room, having one of these racks. Might have used to have been attached to some surgical equipment. There was one of those in After the Flash 6, although that one was far more modern, and they actually had trade with countries that could make things. A shotgun here. Spent shells everywhere. Upstairs is a clicky thing. Some more IV bags, holders, racks, and such. Can't open that. I don't know what those are. Sticky notes? I don't know. And here was just desk. A lot of... I didn't open these, as you can tell by me not being able to close them. So these are just opened. Ransacked. Oh, they are sticky notes. There are labels for what medicine that used to be there. Oh, I like that. That's a cool little detail. Probably the same for this. Out here, it's just a balcony with some seating. You can see what happened to the rest of Craterview. Burned down. This all used to be tall buildings. Used to be layers and layers of world building, and it's a shame. I really liked Craterview. I respect the decision to massively change things. They tried that with After the Flash 4, and I like they kind of committed with 4, but not really, because they just brought back Center City. Oh shoot, I forget what the one in 4 is called. Well, you know, that place. Just have the doctor's offices up here. Have a crane machine? Or... I don't know what this is. I like the consistent... There's some... I don't know. If you can tell me what this is, I would like to know. There's another tiny sombrero here. But I'm not too familiar with what this is. Could be cold storage. There is a oxygen or nitrogen or something or other. Oh gosh, words are escaping me. There's a thingy here. It holds it. It has a nozzle at the end, and you turn the dial, and it dictates the pressure. But for some reason, the word is escaping me, and I feel very silly. Use big fancy words, but can't think of canister. Canister. That's a canister for something. This used to be something, or there used to be just be a wall here. It could have gone out. Could have been stairs going up. Who knows? I don't. There's some stairs going up right there. I suppose that's where I'm going to be going. Alright, upstairs. Used to be some hotel rooms, looked like. Or apartments. Not too much to say about them. Just a chest, a bed, and a lamp. This one, it's kind of hard to navigate. There probably used to be more in this direction. It's been years. I don't really recall the minutia of this place. Just upstairs is attic storage. Not some beer right there. Not too much to say about the storage up there. And this used to go on. Yeah, that's the hospital building. Oh, and there's a... Can you go through that? Oh, you can go through that. Okay, that was just a little covering. Going back down. Hospital. Did I already go in here? I did not. Yeah, first we just have a little market stand here. Someone did repairs. Plenty of sandbags. Medical supplies are opened into the black void of nothingness. This used to be a convenience store. Just a little grocer, actually. Used to be food at all these things. Now there's barely any. These used to be freezers. Now they're nothing. There's the Pinewood Builders logo again. Oh, you can see it. Pinewood. There. I'm a little scared to say that name, but Dillshot. That's the guy who owned Pinewood Builders. I didn't realize he put his name on this texture. That's funny. Anywho, can't go upstairs. Unlike the other one, that's just a metal plate. There is another way upstairs, but you kind of have to jump for it. but this is the only way up here. Just someone's bedroom. They had a chair, had a bed, some supplies and such. Is this a water? Is this a drink I have not gotten? That is a drink I have gotten. Okay. And yeah, I believe that's it. I don't think I missed any buildings over here. No, that's it. Those are all the mostly intact buildings of what used to be Craterview. You can see this used to be something, used to be the door right here. I just don't remember what all of them were. This bridge is still mostly intact, goes across to... Oh, that lamp doesn't work, that's annoying. This building, which I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was the mayor's office. That makes sense to me. Some Molotov cocktails here. I'll turn off my lamp. A broom, some beers. Just a last stand of whatever happened. And that'll be it for Craterview. Not really much else to say. In the past, I would have had a lot to say. But again, it's just destroyed. I'm not going to stop it there, though. We have plenty of time. I'm going to go out north a bit and just show off a few of the smaller builds over here, as well as a bigger build. Yeah, over here is the solar panel farm. You have a generator right here, or a power unit of some sort that has been destroyed. Very nice, very efficient, very effective. You can see the newer one right there. That's the newer... I forget what it's called at the moment. Crater guard? Something like that. Something guard. Cliff guard. Cliff guard. That's cliff guard right there. That'll be a later thing, but you can see that it's not in tatters. You can see them side to side. One of them is not burnt down. I mean, there are parts of it that are burnt down, but they handled that well. First, the next steps, we have a crashed plane. I believe this would be a private jet, because if you go inside, you have a vase with some stuff. Can't go in the doors, none of them work, but you have some tables, so it's some private jet that some guy built his house over. Got a shopping cart with some supplies, a circuit board. There's a lot of circuit boards around. People work on computings. Just a desk over here where he's stacking bottles because he's bored out of his mind. Got some hanging clothes. He has his outdoor kitchen fishing rod. Don't know where he uses that, but he has one. Inside, it's just a normal single-room scrap hut. I like these. They're comfy. I think I prefer the chaotic mess of scrap towns, but, singular scrap huts are always pleasant. Just a little bit away, we have a crashed of... They have a name, but I'm never going to remember it. The military jets that were used by, I want to say the ACPF, Asian Continental... ACMF, not PF. This one crashed here long ago, or maybe not that long ago. I don't know. This is long ago enough that it's rusted over. Not too much has been built around it. I'll save... why not? I won't save them for later. I'll go visit them now. Here we have a small set of old houses. Just gotta run right on over. I want to make up for the fact that the last video was super short. So... I won't be going up there. There's plenty to talk about up there, but I'm just going to visit this place real quick. Yeah, some old pre-war houses that have seen better days. Skeleton here. Front room, everything's knocked over. Kitchen, everything is buried in sand. Some other front rooms that... Maybe this was a bedroom, probably. Big old closet. Nothing in the attic. Not really much to say. It's a bathroom. This used to be a shower, but it's completely shattered. Very, very simple. Very simple house. House in front of it. Oof. Guy died on the door. Maybe trying to get inside as a bomb was dropped. Got a microwave. This used to be the kitchen. This place is very empty. Probably ransacked. There's only a few things remaining. Yeah, bedding was stolen. This computer that's still here. Be the laundry room. And in here. Oh, man. That just bums me. That will never not bum me. I'm easily bummed. Anywho, yep, nursery. With some toys around. And here's the bathroom, which is right off of the nursery, which is a little weird, but maybe it was a single... Please let me out. Maybe it was a single bedroom and they... Well, it's not a single bedroom. What am I talking about? I saw the other bedroom. Regardless, that's this house. Very sad stuff. Here we have this place. Boarded up. This was a front room, probably a bedroom. You can see the laundry room right here, bathroom and laundry room. Front door, let's go in. Place has some residents in it. What's this? The Noobs movie. Oh, that's fun. Classic Roblox stuff. It's not lighting up. I mean, it's lighting up, but it's not turning white. Oh, that's annoying. We have some guy where some guy's been living. Got a gun. Got some bedding. Has a stove next to the stove. Some supplies here. I don't know what to say about it. He doesn't have an actual mattress, so he can't use the bed. But, you know, got an old TV here. See that he's blocked up that door with more than just boards. He crammed a table on it. Yeah, some guy lives there. This house is still serving its role just fine. This house has a symbol on it. I believe... I know what the symbol is. I don't know the lore of this game all too well. Past a certain point, I really just know the basics, which is the same lore of the previous 6 games. From Mirage on, I kind of stopped paying attention to the lore entirely. Like, I know generally what happened, but not really. Yeah, this place is boarded up. Got a destroyed bathroom. Everything. This room was caved in on. Computer. Some guy got Caesared here. There is something that is here, preventing me from clicking on that lamp. I don't know what I'm stepping on. I'm just kind of floating here. I can't click on any of the lamps. I guess they just don't work. Oh, that one does. Used to be someone that lived here, but... Oh, they've been... someone's been keeping an eye on the other house. Looks like that. That's creepy. Someone is living in that house just across, so someone's keeping an eye on them. Yeah, just a little cul-de-sac of sorts. I like that word, cul-de-sac. Next up. Can I climb this? Oh, there might be something up here. I remember one of these had a camp in them. This one has a very climbable surface. Yet nothing on it. Very sad. Whatever. Over here, next to Cliff Guard, which we're not touring yet. Maybe that'll be the next video. Maybe it won't be. I don't know. Is the Atom Kick Factory. You saw it at the end of the last video. There's a big building next to the small, weird building. Which I am... Sorry, I bumped my microphone. Which I am gonna revisit just real quick to say what someone said it might be. So yeah, Atom Kick Factory. You know, those sodas that you can find every so often. The front sign is right there, I imagine. Yeah, Atom Kick. Just gonna go in through the front. Well, the front entrance is blocked up. So I guess I'm going this way. First, there's what I believe... Power controls. Don't really know what to say about it. Just some breakers, some switches for a variety of things. Maybe there's some security cameras or something. Here we have some big loaders. Can't open that, so I can't go in this way. I'm gonna have to go in another way. This is all rather impromptu. I wasn't fully planning on going to this building during this video. But I decided I would during the video. There's that building. So yeah, here's the main factory floor. Got a big robot doodad picking up a pallet. Another pallet, lots of pallets full of what I assume to be packaged Atom Kick. Forklift. There's the big garage that we saw. Here's the conveyor belt. Here's a bunch of empty bottles, unlabeled at the moment. Everything just kind of shut down mid-work. As you can see, robots are still holding stuff. Always wear proper safety equipment when repairing automated machinery. I think you should always wear it when you're dealing with automated machinery. But whatever. Here we have some computing. I don't know what these are specifically, but it looks like that's just the whole thing. Everything happens in these machines. Here you have the liquid itself, I imagine, the drink itself being in these barrels connected to the conveyor. Here. Let's just go across it. So they'd go this way. I like these bridges. I like mechanical stuff. They'd go up here into the machine where you can see they'd get grabbed by these hands, brought around. A variety of things happen to them. They're filled up, I imagine, at the second level, because that's where the pipes are, the tubes. There's an opening right here that I showed. I don't really know what this would be, just some maintenance hatch. At the very end, at the top, they've been labeled, they've been filled up, they've been capped. They get brought to this elevator that bring them down. And they share with the other. They share with the other conveyor belt. They match up here. And then they're handled by this robot arm that puts them in their cases. They're put on a pallet. They're wrapped up, and then they're shipped out. Very cool. I love that kind of thing. This is fun. I like how they put thought into it. I love these models. I love the detail that you can see the holders that would spin around. This is a small detail I really like. You see how it goes in there. In here, you can kind of see it. You can see the front room, the front receiving. No, this is receiving. The receiving docks. You know, the front room, the admissions reception. This is the reception room. I'm just forgetting every word today. With, of course, an Atom Kick vending machine here. But yeah, you can, if you walked in, you could see the conveyor belt running, which is cool. I always enjoy that kind of thing. You can go into the bathrooms. No toilet paper, but also this place hasn't been touched in a while. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people occasionally go here, but... Oh, seems like someone goes here. The upstairs is blocked by a cabinet. I'm just going to shut it, because I'm going to jump over it. Here we have an indoor campfire, which is always a good idea. Never a bad idea. Whole bunch of books been taken out of the... I like how they've been neatly stacked rather than thrown to the floor or thrown in the fire. They have respect. And here we have where a couple people have been living. Here we have all of the types of Atom Kick. You can't collect them from here. This is not where you collect Atom Kick. They're hidden around the map. Copy machine. So yeah, there's a few people that live here, but that's really about it. Can I get out this way? Yes. There we go. Almost left that. That's the Atom Kick factory. And that's the last thing I'm gonna do is just go back to the house thing over here, because what the user, the BOFG modeler, commented on my last video. Yep, and you see some so there's a railway track here, and this person, they commented that, quote, "This building here is probably a signal relay hut or something, used for railway signals and blocking signals to ensure that train conductors operate safely. It's not in a house or apartment at all," which makes sense to me. I always thought it was way too small for one, but yeah, this was for trains, a relay station. Relay hut, which makes a lot more sense than the tiniest, crappiest apartment known to man, without any beds and with barred. Like, this is supposed to be America, and well, I know we have some terrible housing here, but okay, well, maybe we have housing this bad, but you know, it makes sense, especially since there is a railway station. Not a railway station, but there is a railway here, rail line. And there's the mine exit, so that puts it into perspective of how far we traveled with that teleport. Anywho, that'll be it for this video. Went just around 30 minutes. Very nice. As always, I say as always as though I don't say everything in a slightly different order every time, but regardless, like if you liked the video, subscribe if you would like to see more. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank y'all for watching to this point. Have a good rest of your day.